remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth.
It was the voice of a woman. Her name is Wisdom. She called from the heights of Harrisonburg, Holmes County, Ohio, or where the paths meet in northern New York or in Nairobi, someplace where the gates lead into the city of learning.
Sing them over again to me, wonderful words of life. Let me more of their beauty see, wonderful words of life. Words of life and beauty, teach me things and beauty, beautiful words, wonderful words.
There's a difference because things change, but I think that's one thing. I think EMU still wants to keep that idea of service and of peace and of dealing justly with people and all like that, which I think was true back there too. Maybe just approached it in a little different way.
When I was at EMU, I was interested in being involved in the church, but struggled to know how to do that. The worship services were very meaningful for me, particularly the chapel services. I enjoyed the times that faculty would share or the special groups that came in.
You always sort of expected to go to chapel, and we had some very, very good opportunities there, and they had revivals, and there's just no doubt about it. There was something there that was very worthwhile, very worthwhile.
And I looked out the kitchen window, and there that building was just all aflame. Cars were going, and people were upstairs, and it was a mess, really.
Everybody had been moved out into other parts for teaching, for administration, for whatever, and so it wasn't a big upsetting thing from that point of view. It was terribly upsetting to see the place where we lived and taught and lived in the fullest sense, except at home. It was hard.
It does you as a teacher so much good to know that your students are going to go out there and be dedicated and going to hopefully serve the Lord in their occupation. And it doesn't need to be just this, but there can be various ways the way they can serve the Lord. And that's very, very important, I think.
His name was Earl Marion Most, and he was originally from Bayport, Michigan. And he enjoyed singing. He enjoyed singing very much, and so he was involved in quartets a lot. He was a voice teacher, music teacher, and directed the choruses. So he took choruses, men's chorus, took those on, on trips during Easter vacation and that kind of thing to Ohio, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it was, his death was sudden, and it was a shock to everybody.
I guess I've been here so long that it's just, it sort of made me, in a sense, a lot of it. I always liked, to be taught, and I enjoyed learning. Also, we had so many opportunities here. It was not only academic, but it was the spiritual atmosphere, the good camaraderie, and good relationships between students, between teachers. And so that was very, very good, very helpful.
So at Eastern Mennonite, we organized teams. We didn't channel this through the faculty either. We had a Pennsylvania team and a Virginia team and an Ohio team. So, and they did build an old gymnasium. Well, the first one blew down, and then they built a second one. I'm not sure if, I think the one that we played in was the first one. So we organized these teams, and we had games after school, but we didn't play any other colleges.